is none other than Doccy Darko. Let's go. He's the one we call Doccy Darko. He's the one with all that game news. He's Doccy Darko. Let's go. He's my leader. Bring him on in.
Nice. I love that laugh in there. Where's that from?
Is that from Halo?
Oh, the laugh at the end?
Yeah.
No, the ha was...
That's your game.
No, that's your game. It wasn't that Waluigi?
Oh, Waluigi.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Waluigi? Of course.
Oh, yes.
Of course it's Waluigi.
Yeah.
Boys,
gaming reference.
how we doing? What have we been playing?
I'm powering through, as we spoke about last time, the Metro trilogy.
Oh, right. And so you want to get through each game. So I'm still playing Metro 2033 on Steam Deck.
Yep.
Which is really cool. Runs really well on that.
It's so
which one are you up to?
Last Light, which is the middle one, and I'm doing the Redux versions as well.
Yeah.
What is the Redux? Is that just a remaster?
Yeah, and I think it adds just a little bit of content, nothing too much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just a polished version.
And you're going to have to borrow a VR headset off someone to play the Metro VR game as well.
Yeah, which we spoke about that. Hey, I'm nervous about VR. We've also spoken about that, but
especially around Doccy.
Yeah, I just get I just get this weird nausea after VR. I really want to love it more than I do. I just
all right, you're not a true Metro fan, then that's all right.
Oh, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, we get it.
Pick up your hobo sack and get out of here.
Can I read the books? Does that count?
Yeah, okay. That'll go a long way for it.
Would you say for the Metro games, if you're a fan of Fallout and want that darker tone, Metro's for you? Or
1,000%.
Really?
Yep.
It's not as expansive as Fallout can be in terms of what you can and can't do. It's very linear.
Right.
That's probably the only difference.
That's the sort of universe I think attaches itself to.
It reminds me a lot. There's a TV show and book series called Silo. It reminds me a bit of that as well, which is really, really cool show.
That's right.
But
interesting.
It's like Silo, but probably more violent.
Oh, great. Silo
nice.
means Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc. Pocopia, you've been playing this game. What's come out? What's new news with Pocopia?
Well, this is interesting. So Nintendo put out a little note a little while ago saying that console sales weren't as high as expected for the PlayStation for the Nintendo Switch 2, and as a result, we saw a massive rise in console sales when Pocopia came out. So, you know, they had that. They often have a game that comes out with the console that is a real console seller, and that has been in the past games like Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you know, games that are real pushing that console sale. So they've discovered that Pocopia is the surprise package for this console generation, and so they've bundled the console and game together, and that's going to be coming out on the 5th of June in a special Pokemon Pocopia Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so really smart marketing. It feels a bit like releasing K-pop Demon Hunters merchandise 3 years after the film came out.
It does feel
but
like
at the
that.
same time, good on them. They're doing the right thing. Pocopia is such a good game. It was a surprise game. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is, and it's definitely up there as one of the best games that's come out this year.
It's interesting, isn't it? It is that sort of like, no matter what age group it is, everyone's talking about it. Everyone
I've spoken to who's played it loves it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it cops a lot of crap from people who haven't played it because they just look at the screenshots and don't realise the actual depth of what that game goes to.
Sure.
But
it's like your actually, I think you'll find it's not actually
a lot of keyboard warriors out there who don't know what a good game is, and that is a solid good game.
How much is the bundle going for, Doc? Do you know that?
We're thinking over $700. They haven't released a price on it yet, but that's around $749 is around where the Mario Kart bundle was at, and so I'd imagine it'd be somewhere around that same price.
That's actually not bad as a birthday or a Christmas gift if you don't have it already.
It's a great console, and it's severely underrated because it runs a lot of AAA games. Like, you can play Cyberpunk on there. The new Indiana Jones game is coming out on it this month. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff there, not just for kids, but also for adults.
Yeah, share it around, kids. We need some game time too. Not only you can carry that around, but the Steam controller.
This is really cool. So Steam have dropped the Steam controller. It was released just this week. There were a lot of videos online. People got a hold of it early to do reviews. Look, it's a pretty amazing controller. It's actually got two big it's got the two big track pads, motion control, back buttons, the Steam button, quick access menu. The motion control is the thing that really surprised me. Like, everyone who's using it is saying that it's better than using a mouse or an option other than using a mouse when you're playing those types of PC games on a bigger screen or on your Steam Deck. Funnily enough, they dropped and sold out almost immediately right across the globe. Which means what, guys? The scalpers are out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And so,
I had the innocent path of, like, people love it.
Yeah, no, it means the scalpers are out, which virtually straight away they ended up on listings on eBay and places like that for $350, where they're worth about 140 Australian dollars. So people are already trying to cash in. They're scumbags. They do it.
You know what? If they don't want it to sell out as quick, next time they should design it to look like the Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah, right.
The answer to their
Make it look rubbish and stop making things so good.
Just market it that way, but have it like a transformer where you can actually turn it into a functioning controller.
Yeah, of course.
It just frustrates me that people go out there and they buy these things that they don't actually want just so they can sell them. It's you know, like tickets to Taylor Swift. You know, it's. It's like, it just frustrates me. So, if you are seeing those pop up on eBay, please don't buy them. Just wait. It won't take Steam long to make some more and then get them at a decent price. Yeah. You can get two at that price, which is
I want them to bring back the Nintendo Power Glove. You remember that? That was a success.
No one knows what it did, but
yeah.
Boy, did it have power.
They brought back the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Yeah, they've dropped that just recently. So they've brought back the Virtual Boy, and you can slide your Nintendo Switch 2 in the front of it and actually play all the old Virtual Boy games. So it's like this really bad VR system.
That's guaranteed to get the lady. They're going to love that.
Now, Doccy, Mixtape. This looks kind of amazing. Do you want to tell us more about this?
It's fully amazing. It's one of the greatest gaming experiences of recent times. It is. So it's an upcoming. Well, it's released this week actually. So it's a narrative adventure game developed by Beethoven and Dinosaur, and the art style in it is very similar to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and even K-pop Demon Hunters, which we mentioned before. Which is that. Okay. Yeah, it's that low frame rate but high vibrant color. It's incredible to watch. I think the most important thing about this is it really captures the feeling of making and listening to a mixtape back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
Like it's a completely different vibe when you go to Apple iTunes and make a playlist. Like, it's just not the same. When you carefully curate that playlist, it is made up of songs that capture emotions and feelings, like your first kiss, like the first time you went for a joyride in your mate's car, the road trip to go see a band in the city. It's those sorts of things that really like
memory
captured and memory lanes, and that's what this game is all about. It's these three friends on a final night of high school, and they're reliving their greatest hits, their greatest memories, and it's done through these mini games, which don't feel like mini games. It's not like, playing Mario Party. No. It's these mini games that are integrated and part of the structure of the video game. It is an incredible piece of art and just a nostalgic cinematic experience that I just cannot recommend highly enough. Yeah,
it's reading here. It says skate, party, avoid the law, make out, sneak out, hang out, coming out May 7th.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Awesome.
Sound like my old Tinder bio.
Yeah. This it also reminds me a little bit, and I might be way off here, Doccy, of Life is Strange.
Yeah, very much that. Yeah, it's got that same sort of art style and narrative driven as well. So I think, there's not enough games like this. And generally not my type of game either. I should point that out. I can't stand the Telltale games. They frustrate me to death.
Yeah.
But this game it's got such an iconic soundtrack. It's got Devo, Roxy Music, Lush. It's got the Smashing Pumpkins, Iggy Pop, Susie and the Banshees, Joy Division, The Cure. It's just hit after hit, banger after banger, and you've immediately got these emotions that are driven by each song that you hear yourself. So you're living their memories, but you're also living your own.
Do you remember what was on your first mixtape? Did you make one?
Oh, I made so many mixtapes, especially for young ladies.
What?
Younger ladies.
Yeah, look, I think, I had a lot of, there would have been a lot of Faith No More. There would have been a lot of REM.
Nice.
Oh, great. What tape
day.
did you wear down? Like, do you remember wearing one down to, like, a fine print?
Yeah, I had 88 The Winners. Which was a soundtrack that came out that year, and it had Eddie Brickell and the New Bohemians, What I Am, and it had In Excess.
Wow.
And I just loved it, and I listened to it till it died.
That's a great life.
What about you?
Well, you would have made a mixtape. I'm not in the mixtape realm.
Yeah, no, I did mixtapes for sure. One of the tapes that I wore down, like I had so much Pearl Jam. I had verses as well from Pearl Jam. But yeah, it was always like random things sort of collated together that I just found amazing at the time. And I was such an 80s kid, so it was a lot of Gunners. There was a lot of AC/DC as well.
Yeah.
It was just sort of your classic rocks were generally on there.
Yeah.
I was a CD kid.
Yeah.
I played Jet all the time, Get Born album.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We are not the same.
Let me just brush the dust off myself.
Don't forget, you can catch up with Doccy Darko at Doccy Darko _official. That's the Instagram, and also DoccyDarko.com. We'll catch up next week, Docky.
Sounds great, guys.